How's it going there, everybody on YouTube? Griffin here, coming to you with a video today over my private label journey, I guess you could call it. I mentioned it in yesterday's video, so if you saw that video, you're probably watching this one as well, I'm assuming. Today's video is going to be a little longer than yesterday's because there's so much when it comes to private label, and I'm still learning myself, so I'm sure I'm not going to get everything. I'm going to leave a few links to other great YouTubers below that I've been catching up with, watching a lot of their private label videos. Obviously, most of you probably know ones such as Cody Hawk and whatnot, but I found a few other ones that are fairly popular, like, what's this guy's YouTube channel? Project Life Mastery. I think his name is Stefan. I don't know if you all have heard of him or not, but I'll be sure to leave a link to his channel below. I know I forgot to leave a link for, what was his name? I'll find it real quick. I forgot to leave a link, however, for, man, I was all over the place on YouTube this morning. Okay, Hit the Accelerator is his YouTube channel name, and I forget his name. He's like an English guy. He kind of has a choppy accent. He's easy to understand, but I forget his name, but I forgot to leave a link for his YouTube channel the other day, so I'll be sure to go back to that video and edit it, or I'll probably also put it in this channel below, or I mean in this video below, just so you don't have to hop back and forth between videos. I'll probably do that, actually. It sounds like a better idea, don't you think? But anyways, I'll get right into this. As you get deeper into this business, a lot of us are going to take different routes. I originally came in just thinking resell. I mean, it's even in my channel name, Amazon FBA, /eBay, or / whatever you call it, eBay treasure hunter. Treasure hunter meaning going out, finding the gems, like that $300 book I found for, what was it, $5 or $2, something like that. Finding little things that are worth so much money and getting it for dirt cheap. That's what I figured I was going to do forever. But, and for some people, it might be. I mean, I know my old boss at the job I quit. My hair's a mess, just got up. But, I know my old boss that I was working for doing the construction. His wife had gotten into reselling on eBay, and they were buying pallets and whatnot and doing pretty good. She was making, like, in sales, she was doing like 10 to 20K a month for a profit around 8 to 13, depending on that, how much, 10 to 20K, however much they sold that month. They were doing pretty well, to say the least, and he was obviously doing well because he owns a mobile home company. But yeah, she just liked finding those, she just liked digging through everything, finding it, and there's not a problem with that. I still do it, don't get me wrong, I'm not pulling away from reselling by any means. I know I kind of hinted at it when I said I'm starting to pull away from eBay some. I'm probably always going to sell on eBay, always going to do a little bit of arbitrage, selling on Amazon FBA, but, because I feel that you need to be well-rounded in your business, or else if you put all your eggs in one basket, like Amazon FBA for example, let's say you were going full-fledged reselling Amazon FBA, doing only retail and online arbitrage or garage sales. Well, a lot of your products that you have been selling just got restricted, right? Like, well, I'll backtrack on that. From how it sounds now, quick update for that. It sounds like if you sold one item of a certain brand, then you're safe. You can sell any of those items in that brand as long as you sold one and didn't get a negative review or return or whatever. So it sounds like you can be fine for the most part, but I still feel like in the near future, a year from now, it's gonna be worse. Like, they're gonna cut it off altogether, and they're pretty much only wanting private label wholesalers and whatnot. Because as you can tell, if you want to sell a brand, you have to pay that big chunk of change fee of $1,500, which to me just isn't worth it. You might as well go create your own private label brand for that much. I mean, I'm getting ready to tell you about how I'm getting into one for about $500. just for the product. I still have to get packaging and whatnot, but I'll get into that in a second. But pretty much I just feel like it's better to be well-rounded, like get into Kindle if you like to write and do all that stuff. Get into Amazon merch. If you haven't applied to merch by now, you need to do that ASAP, because the wait is just going to get longer and longer as every day goes on. So you need to do that today. It doesn't matter if, like, you don't have to be an artist to do Amazon merch. I'm literally going to outsource my work to one of my friends that happens to be pretty good at graphic design. So I'm going to hook her up with both Photoshop and Illustrator, and I'm actually going to do a review on each one, see what she thinks, what's the pros and cons of each when it comes to merch, and I'll bring that to you all in the near future when I get accepted. So apply to merch. I can't stress that enough. I will do a lot more videos on that in the future once I get accepted, but please, for your sake, just get on merch today. All you have to do is type in on Google, merch by Amazon. It'll pull up top 2 searches. There's always that little fake BS ad. But you go down, you'll find it, merchbyamazon.com or whatever. Click on it, apply, boom. You're not in, but you're in the system. You'll get accepted soon enough. I hate that dog's collar, it's so loud. But yeah, so enough about merch. But I believe you should be doing merch, Kindle if you like to write or you want to outsource it, eBay reselling, Amazon FBA reselling, private label, which we're about to get into today, affiliate marketing, which we're also going to get into today. There's just so many outlets. I'm actually going to look at Teespring and another t-shirt website that hit the accelerator actually mentioned to me. He replied to me in a comment, told me to try out a few of these websites that I've never even heard of, but he said, while you're waiting for merch to be accepted, since it's not like Kindle or KDP where you have to commit your design to Amazon saying I won't sell this anywhere else, go ahead, get on Teespring, get on these other websites and get your design going, start selling t-shirts so they'll be out there and see which ones work before you waste your $25 on Amazon. So I'm going to get into that later. But as for today, we're going to talk about private label. So I'm moving into private label, like I said, just because I feel it'll stabilize my business more. It'll take me even further. It'll take me where I want to go. I want to turn this within a year from now. I want to go from I'm making around $1,500 to $2K a month right now in sales, not profit, only about $1,000 in profit. But I want to take around $2,000 in sales a month. A year from today, I'll mark it down in this video and do an update, compare the 2 videos. A year from now, I want to be doing at least $75,000 in sales 1 year from now. I feel it's very achievable. At first, I put my goal at 100K, but I mean, you can only do so much when you're starting out with little money. Obviously, the more money you can invest, the better. But I just want to set a more realistic goal, and I feel that 75K in sales a year is pretty realistic. Profit off of that would probably be around 50,000. So I feel that's a realistic goal for how I'm starting out. I don't know everything by any means. I'm learning from YouTube channels. I'm about to get on, what was his name? I just mentioned it. Go find it real quick. I'm about to get on Stefan's Project Life Mastery affiliate marketing program. He has a free one and a paid one. I'm going to start out with the free one, see if I feel like I'm learning enough from it. And if so, I'm going to go right into it. Oh, that's another thing you can do to make money, to have another source of income, is affiliate marketing through Amazon or affiliate marketing in general. I'm going to get into that in a sec, but if you want to just write this down real quick. If you go sign up for Amazon Associates, it's like another branch of Amazon that they've created in the past. It's a little older, I think, but I haven't heard of it until the last week or so. Again, it's Amazon Associates. You sign up like you would for Merge, FBA, whatever, and it's free sign up. You don't have to pay any fee per month like FBA, and you pretty much just advertise products. Like if you have a YouTube channel, if you have a blog or whatever, you just pretty much advertise. And there's classes like Stefan's about how to go about doing this. building an email list, building a following of you yourself. So whenever you get into private label, you have 1,000 people following you, and you can reach out to them and say, hey, I'm coming out with this product. If you would like a free sample, because when you start private label, a major thing is your free samples to get, I won't even call it free sample because it's not a sample, it's a free product. Your free products are good because you're starting out at the bottom whenever you come out with whenever you make your listing, because you have no reviews, you have no sales, nothing. So you want to give out roughly, I'm going to give out 50 of my product whenever I decide to bring it out. And I'll reach out to you guys, I'll reach out to the people on Facebook I'll reach out to my Facebook group, the Green Room and whatnot. And because I have a small following, YouTube, my following's not too big, it's slowly going up. But I also have Facebook groups and whatnot. But hopefully before then I can learn a little more. Obviously it's going to be a while, probably another month or so. But definitely ahead than what I thought, because if you remember in a previous video I mentioned it was going to be next year before I got started. But I'm ready to go now. I'm ready to start making the money now. If I don't take the leap of faith now, I don't know if I ever will. So I'm just going to go with it and see what happens. But with private label, start with affiliate marketing. Like, I'm going to go step by step. You want to start with affiliate marketing, which I just mentioned, and you want to advertise a product, build an audience, like I was saying, see how certain products sell. So when you go on like Amazon Associates, I don't really know exactly how it works. I'll be sure to update you all step by step. I'll do like a small tutorial, whatnot. And when you're on there, you pretty much pick products. Like, it's not like you get to pick products that you want to advertise yourself, and you throw it on, and somehow Amazon, I guess, keeps track of it, and you get paid like per click, essentially. Like if somebody clicks on that ad, goes and purchases a product, then you get paid a small percent, like a royalty essentially for it, which is pretty nice if you ask me. Because I mean, that's where I'm saying like you advertise a product, test a product is what I was getting to. If a product doesn't sell, like, you'll know it because you're not making little to no money off of it. So you know in the back of your head, you can write it down, such and such did not sell well. Don't do that as a private label product. And then if a product does really good, let's say you collect a couple $100 first week or so that you're advertising that, you might want to definitely jot that down as, let's say, for example, I don't know, Bluetooth speaker, like JBL, for example. Bluetooth speaker, and I wouldn't do that as a private label product, just me personally, because that market's getting pretty saturated. But that's a whole nother topic. But let's just say for this example, Bluetooth speaker sold very well for $19.99 exclamation point. So, and then just make sure you will not lose that note. So test out the market, see what's doing well. And you can do this with so many products. I mean, I wouldn't do more. The smaller the following, the less I would do. Like right now, I would say following wise, combine my YouTube channel with my Facebook groups and everything. I would say my following, like people that actually consistently check in with the channel and whatnot, I would say it's roughly 75 to 100 people. So not too much. So like for me, if for example, let's just say 100, I would say only advertise 2 to 5 products, because you don't want to literally be shoving products down people's throat, because then you're looking like you're just doing it for the money and whatnot. You're not actually trying to improve people's lives. That's another thing when it comes to private label. Don't come out with a product just because you think it will help your life, or like, oh, I like Bluetooth speakers. Again, it's just stuck in my head right now, I guess, because mine broke and I know I need to go buy one. Bluetooth speaker, let's say you're like, oh yeah, I really need a Bluetooth speaker. Bluetooth speakers are really cool. There has to be a market for that, right? Well, yeah, there is, but it's so saturated now, it's going to take you so much work and whatnot to get up even in the first 10 pages probably. But back to kind of where I was heading with it, you don't want to be like thinking like pretty much you need to do a detailed report. Whenever you start getting your following, go ask the people. Say, if you guys could, like, I'll ask you guys over time, like, if you could leave me a comment below on what you would think would be a better idea, blank or blank, and then get some feedback, and you go from there. You don't want to just shoot a dart at the dartboard blindfolded, because more than likely you're going to miss, right? I think I kind of went off where I was wanting to go with that, but I'm still tired waking up. Kind of got a bad headache today because this weather coming in. But like I said, sign up for Amazon Associates. It's free, pretty easy to get started. You can watch. I'll come out with more YouTube videos over it as I get started and get going. I'm gonna sign up today, get going on it, so I can come out with more videos. Hopefully by the end of this week I can, or maybe sooner, maybe tomorrow or Friday. I have to go look at houses on Friday as I'm moving in October, but hopefully I'm still going to come out with videos every day, but I'm saying that hopefully Friday or Saturday I'll be able to give you all an update on Amazon Associates, kind of take you all through a little tour or tutorial and whatnot, so you can get started as well if you're wanting guidance on that. But yeah, sign up for Amazon Associates. Like I said, allows you to test out products and make money while doing so. So even if a product only sells 1 or 2 and you're like, man, that product didn't do that well, you're still collecting a small commission off it. So even though it didn't work, you had no money invested, you only have a little time invested, and you're still making money off of it. So it's another source of income, like I said, and for free essentially. So once you find a product that works, have an audience built, YouTube, Facebook, email list. We'll get into that a lot more in the future. And get to work, start making ads and whatnot. Connect with your audience, ask what they're missing in life. Like, say, hey guys, I'm starting to do private label. I'm thinking, like me, I'm thinking fitness category. What kind of fitness stuff, like, what kind of fitness stuff would you like to see on Amazon that you can't really buy anywhere? Like, let's say you're into yoga. Let's say I'm trying to reach the yoga audience. You yoga people. What is something in yoga that you think is really needing to be improved on? Or are yoga mats going flat, like they don't feel, because you know, like yoga mats, they're meant to be like soft on like knees, joints and whatnot whenever you're doing yoga, or even just push-ups in general. Some people don't like doing push-ups and stuff on the ground. So do yoga mats have a problem with going flat, like thinning out quick? Do they have a problem with tearing? Like, is there any problem with anything in yoga that you would think could be fixed and somebody could make money off of it? And if so, leave a comment below, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? Just do detailed research on your followers. That way, whenever you do start making your product, you'll have that following where whenever you're ready to test it, you can give out your free ones to those people. They can give you good reviews on Amazon. Boom, boom, boom. You start moving up the list. Then you start getting sales. And then it's really just a domino effect from there. Obviously, it's not that easy. You still have to do advertising and whatnot. But for this video's sake, we're just going to roll with it. And then obviously you want to go to Alibaba once you start doing your research, and you want to keywords you want to use when typing on Alibaba, because I was kind of confused because I thought Alibaba was strictly like kind of like a private label wholesale deal, which for the most part it is. But whenever you go on there, you'll find products like iPhones and stuff on the main page, and it's like, well, how am I going to private label this? This is already a brand, right? Well, like when you go to search, you want to use keywords like private label blank. Like, let's say Bluetooth speaker again. Private label Bluetooth speaker. And then boom, you'll have a whole bunch of speakers pop up for like $1 a piece or something, depending on order size. And you'll want to type in like wholesale blank, and you want to pretty much use words that kind of throw off generic, essentially. Because if you just type in Bluetooth speaker, you'll probably pop up a bunch of like JBL, a bunch of branded stuff already just at wholesale price, which is fine if you want to go the wholesale route. But for this sake, we're wanting to do our own brand. We're wanting to create a brand because I feel that the best way to succeed in an online business is having a brand. When people are following you and they can like say, oh, I'm following, like, let's use Cody Hawk for example, say Geek Buds. Like, most people associate Cody Hawk Geek Buds because he's created a monster brand out of that, right? So I feel it's easier to have a following when you have a brand. It's just how it is. But let's see, and then test. Obviously you want to go out, test your product, like I said, give out the samples, tell the people you're giving, I want honest feedback. Like, I'm not saying leave me a negative review, but if you think that something's up with it, like you're like, hey, this could be improved, whatnot, let me know. Like, most people that I'm giving my product out to are going to be, like, obviously your friends and family, so they can contact you through text. If you give out to your followers on YouTube or whatnot, they can obviously leave you a comment, message you, email you on the email list, whatever. So they can be like, hey, it was a good product, but you might want to improve blank. So you want to test and contact with your supplier, be like, hey, product is good. You don't want to come to your supplier sideways. Like, you don't want to ruin that relationship, especially if you got a good price. Like, one that I'm contacting with right now, he's gonna give me a discount for bulk, like most do, and then he's also gonna imprint my brand on there free of charge, which is pretty nice. So you want to have those good relationships, but just go to him and be like, hey, product was good, I tested it. If you see a recurring theme, like if there's only one person that says, hey, you might work on such and such, everybody can criticize a different thing per product. That's just how it is. But if you see a recurring theme, let's say the Bluetooth speaker, for example, people say, hey, the noise isn't quite as loud as a lot of Bluetooth speakers, that could be fixed. Then you would reach out to your supplier and be like, hey, product was pretty good, had some pretty good feedback, but I saw a recurring theme that the sound was kind of more quiet compared to other speakers. Is there a way that we could improve on that some? I would even be willing to pay up a little more per speaker. And then you start negotiating and whatnot, and hopefully you can get a deal worked out. That's just an example. It's all about business. Like, you just want to stay professional, you want to build good relationships and have good communication good communication skills. If you can't communicate, then you're gonna have a hard time with business in general, but especially private label, because they can't read your mind. You're gonna have to tell them straight up what you're wanting, what you need, and how much you're gonna pay. Because they'll get what, because like I was in contact about Bluetooth headphones with a guy, and he was saying it was going to be $15 for one sample, which isn't horrible. I was fine with that. But then he was saying it would be like $14 per each for bulk. And I told him, I was like, there's no way in hell I'm going to pay $14 each for a bulk. I was like, if I'm buying 500, I'm not paying no more than $8 a piece. I was like, and that's my very most. I was like, there's no way in hell you're going to get me to pay more than that. I can go to other outlets today and get it for cheaper. And he finally came down on it. But I'm not even getting into that yet. I'm just trying to figure out who I'm going to go with, whatnot. That's just one product I'm thinking about doing anyways. I have a few juggling around in my head. But so yeah, test, and then like I said, you need to adjust the product and advertise. So let's say you finally got your product going, you got it fixed if it needed any fixing, which more than likely it will. You're not going to have, I'm sorry to break it to you, but your product's not going to come from China just bam, great right off the bat. Something will be wrong. But once you get it fixed, the supplier gets it all fixed, you get your packaging, how you want it, all that good stuff. Then you get it shipped off to Amazon, FBA, and you start advertising. It's not like FBA where when you're reselling, you just scan it, send it, and it sells. It's not like that, because those things have already been advertised for years in some instances, and people already know about it. But when you're starting your own brand, you're brand new to everybody. People are like, okay, what is this? Blah, blah, blah. they're like, I've never heard of this before, let's go check it out. And if you don't have any advertising, your description isn't good, your photos aren't the best, like there's so many factors. If people think, oh, this is just some average guy trying to start a brand, then you're not going to make very many, if any, sales. So you need to have professional ads. You need to be, the best way that I'm looking at advertising to start is Facebook, because especially like I have my Facebook page for the YouTube channel. What I will start doing is, and this is going to be for merch, private label, and so on, I'm going to actually put my products on the page. And with Facebook, you can actually, what they call boosting a post, which is you publish your post, which would be the advertisement for the product, and then you hit that boost, and you can pay as much as you want, which I'll probably start out low, because it doesn't take much. And what they do is like, let's say you pay $20 to boost your post for like 24 or 48 hours, or some instances you can do it a week. I think the longer and more people you want to reach, the more it's going to cost. But Facebook will literally show you how many people will see the ad if you pay this much for this much time, and it can go up to millions in some cases. And I think the smallest one, the $5 24-hour ad, I think that one, it says it reaches like, let me just go check real quick just so I'm not blowing smoke up your all's butts, because I mean it's pretty cool, because I've thought about doing it before just for my videos, even just so people see the videos and whatnot, because obviously you can make money from YouTube, but I don't have a huge following yet, so I'm not really making anything. Sorry about that, guys. Memory went out. I didn't think the video was going to be this long, but we're getting close to the end here, so I'll just show you this Facebook thing I'm talking about, and then we'll wrap this video up. But you see like down there, there's like a blue button that says Boost Post. Hopefully the camera's focusing in on that some. Well, like right now, only 2 people have been reached. I only have like 6 people that have liked the page so far. I think a few of you are subscribers, so thanks for that. What was I saying? Yeah, like I can click Boost Post, and it's gonna show me some stupid stuff I don't care about. And then you can literally enter in the age of the audience. Here I would put the maximum age 13 to 65, both men and women. Oh, now the smallest one you can do is $2, and for $2, the estimate reach for one day would be 819 people to 2.1, so 2,100 people. Just for $2, you can reach about 2,000 people in one day. That's pretty good. So let's see if it was 7 days. Minimum budget's $1 a day. So, oh, if you want to do more than 7 days, you have to do $7. So let's say I did the $10 one for 7 days. That would reach roughly 10,000 people. So I mean, you can see the stuff can reach people quick through Facebook. I think Facebook is getting really good about advertising, and I would definitely suggest doing it whenever you start doing anything. If you start a YouTube channel, boost your post. Like, cause like me on my YouTube channel, for the most part, as soon as I upload a video, boom, it's on the Facebook page along with a few other posts throughout the day. And I would definitely boost your videos. I wouldn't boost your normal poster saying, oh, found a huge find, gonna be on video tomorrow. Like, don't boost posts like that. They're not really worth boosting. That's more for your followers that are on there already. Like your videos, you can boost them. Like I've had some videos that reached 12 people. How, I don't know, because I haven't boosted the post. But that's nothing. 12 people is nothing, literally. But I mean, Facebook's a really good source for advertising, but obviously you want to advertise on all kinds of platforms. Facebook, Twitter. I don't know how Twitter advertising really works, but Twitter, YouTube, you want to advertise on any and every platform you can get on for an affordable cost. And then yeah, pretty much from there, once you master all of that, once you get a process going, you just start seeing the sales go. I mean, it's not going to happen overnight. You'll start out, when you get that first sale, you'll feel so relieved because you'll be like, oh, this may finally work. This may be the product. But it's really just over time. Products change. Your product might be really out right now just because of time of season or whatever. But that's where you do your market research, obviously, before, hopefully. But your product might not do so good in winter months, but then spring comes around, boom, you start selling 20, 50 a day, then you're in there, you're doing pretty good. And don't be discouraged if it doesn't do good right off the bat, because like I said, it doesn't happen overnight. So let's say you don't sell a product, a single one, for a week. Don't go and take it off. Just maybe discount the price, because I know Amazon does, they'll advertise you if you go so low or something, like you could be deal of the day or something. I don't know exactly how that works. Get into that in a future video as well. But yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, you just have to go out there and do it. You just have to do your research like I've been doing. This isn't my notes at all. I'm actually kind of bad when it comes to taking the notes, because I just tend to store it all in my head and then just go do it. But for these videos, like, I tend to take more notes because I know I can get off track if I don't follow my notes. But yeah, I'll come to you all with an update probably, like I said, probably around the end of the week. As for associates and whatnot, because that's where I'm going to start. I kind of started wrong with going on to Alibaba and getting prices and whatnot. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to sign up for my Amazon Associates account today. I'm going to watch some of Stefan's videos some more and go through his course on affiliate marketing. Make sure I'm doing it right. See what other things I didn't know previously that can help me. And then I'll start going from there. I'll start testing out products, see what products sell, and then I'll get my audience built up some more over time, and I'll come to you all with updates throughout the way. So if you're new to the channel, welcome. Like I said, I upload content daily, and YouTube and Amazon and all this is just so fun for me. Like, everybody asks me, how's your business going? And I mean, I tell them straight up, I don't want you to ask me how my business is going, because it's not really even a business for me. It's more of a hobby. Like, I'm having fun doing what I do. I like making videos for you guys. I like connecting with people over social media. I love the reselling grind, even though I'm trying to slowly pull away from it. I'm just trying to evolve. I just love everything I do because it's on my time, my watch, not anybody watching over me saying, what are you doing? Why aren't you doing this? Well, you need to do this. Oh, go to break, go to lunch. Like, no, everything's on my time. I get up when I want. I do whatever I want. And if I don't make any sales, then it's my fault. And then I hold myself accountable. But, yeah, if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe. And if you have any questions, comments, or any video ideas, like you go through my videos and you're like, he hasn't done a video on blank yet, just comment. Or if you don't feel like commenting, you can message me through YouTube and just be like, hey, man, throat's getting dry. Hold on a sec. Man, I hope I'm not getting sick. That would suck. But, just leave me a comment message, or you can reach out to me on the Facebook page or Twitter page that I'll leave below in the description as well. I've been slacking on putting them in the description, but they'll be there today along with a few YouTube channels that hopefully you all will go check out. I'm not marketing them by any way. I mean, they're just good guys that I've found over the last week, along with Steve Rakin, who's a featured channel on my channel as well. I'm not making money off of them. I literally just started watching them, and they've helped me out a lot over the last few days. Some cases, Steve Rakin, months now. But yeah, just shout me out. Just be like, hey, I seen you haven't done a video over blank. Would you mind doing a video for me about that? Then I'll be like, sure, I'll upload it first thing tomorrow. Because to be honest, doing YouTube every day especially, I'm not gonna lie, I run into the problem of, what video am I gonna do today? And I could use some help from you guys. Like, if you're like, hey, why don't you do a tutorial video over blah, blah, blah. Then I'll go, okay, cool, I'll do a quick tutorial video over that. I'm just not really big into tutorials. I know that I need to start doing it for you guys, so I'm going to start doing more tutorials. But I don't know, there's something about that camera and the laptop that I just don't like. Like, it shows up fine on the video once it's uploaded, but when I'm recording it, it looks like crap. So it's like a peeve of mine. Like, I kind of have anxiety about that. But, yeah, I hope you all liked this video. Be sure to like if you did, dislike if you didn't, whatever. But until next time, keep on making your money, and I hope to hear from you all soon. And see you tomorrow.